Long ago, deep in the green heart of Borneo, there was a small riverside village called Temedak Merat. The villagers lived peacefully along the river, which gave them food, water, and life itself. But beneath the calm surface of that river lived a powerful guardian spirit, Bujang Arang, the black crocodile. Bujang Arang was feared yet respected. His scales were as dark as coal, and his eyes glowed red like embers in the night. The elders said he protected the river from evil and kept the balance between humans and nature. For many generations, the people lived under his silent watch. But one dry season, the river's fish began to disappear. The villagers grew angry and hungry. They started to believe that Bujang Arang was the cause of their misfortune, that the crocodile spirit had grown greedy and was keeping all the fish for himself. Fear slowly turned into hatred. One day, a group of men decided to hunt him down. They set traps along the muddy riverbank, and when Bujang Arang appeared to sun himself, they attacked. Spears flew, sticks struck, and the mighty creature roared in pain. The water turned red, and the air was filled with cries of anger and fear. Finally, Bujang Arang fell still, his dark body lying lifeless on the shore. The villagers cheered, believing they had freed themselves from the curse of hunger. They celebrated late into the night, dancing and laughing as if they had conquered evil itself. But not everyone was at ease. The village elder, Pak Leman, watched silently, his heart heavy with sorrow. "You have killed the guardian of the river," he whispered. "The river will not forget." That night, as the village slept, Pak Leman dreamed. In his dream, the river began to glow red, and from the water rose the spirit of Bujang Arang, his body wreathed in black smoke. His voice was deep and cold like the river itself. "You have spilled my blood without mercy. I guarded you, but you repaid me with cruelty. Because of your sin, your land shall drown. Leave this place or perish beneath the water." Pak Leman awoke trembling. His heart pounded as he heard the river outside louder than ever before. He ran to the center of the village and cried out, "Bujang Arang has spoken. We must leave this land before the river rises." At first, many did not believe him. But then the sky darkened, and the wind began to howl. The river swelled and raged as if alive. Rain poured down, and water burst through the banks, flooding the fields and homes. Panic filled the village. People gathered their children and fled toward the hills, their torches flickering in the storm. From the mountain, they looked back in horror as their village sank beneath the roaring flood. Amid the churning waters, two red eyes glowed faintly before fading into darkness. The spirit of Bujang Arang claiming his vengeance. When the storm ended, nothing remained of Temedak Merat. The survivors built a new village on the high ground, where they still live today. Every year, they offer flowers and rice by the river, whispering prayers to appease the spirit of Bujang Arang, the guardian they once betrayed. Moral of the story: never repay kindness with cruelty. Respect every living being, for nature remembers, and its spirit never forgets.